Yes, people. Welcome back to the finished article right here, live on Twitch on Fight Night, episode 9. We've got a show lined up for you today, people. We've got a good one today. We're talking about Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. Before I go on to it, I'm bringing on the other two co-hosts. So there's going to be 3 of us talking about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder 3. So let's bring these boys on. Yes, bro. How are we? We good?
Yes, mate. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, man. You ready for the weekend? Ready for this fight?
Yeah, I'm not going to be staying up to watch it, but I'm ready for the results of it, mate.
Yeah, you're getting texts off me in the morning telling you who's won before you even watched it, mate.
Yeah, I know you won't be watching it.
Yeah, I'll watch it before you, and then I'll text you just so I can ruin it for you.
That doesn't surprise me, that, man.
I'm just joking, man. You know what? I wouldn't do that to you, would I?
You did the same thing with Joshua Nusak, mate. So
Yeah,
that's because
that was because I was right, innit? I had to gloat a little bit, man. I had to gloat somehow, innit?
There's always a first for everything, mate.
You cheeky shit. Right, yeah, before me and you carry on, go back and forth, let me bring my boy Shaz on, yeah, before we forget about him. We haven't forgot about you, bro. You're here. You're live. You're on Twitch with us, bro. Don't worry.
Never forget about Shaz.
Nah, never, man.
Boys, how's it going? You good?
Yeah, all good, man. You, how are you, bro? Good day?
Yeah, not bad, bro. Same shit, different day, bro.
Sweet. Right. Obviously, we're talking about Wilder Fury 3, but I'm just going to go through the undercard. I'm just going to mention the matches and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Jared Anderson versus Vladimir Tereshkin, Adam Kanowick versus Robert Helenius, Frank Sanchez versus Efi Ajagba. The reason I've only mentioned the 3 fights and the fighters, I haven't got a clue who any of them are, and neither of these 2 boys. So we're not even going to discuss the undercard. We're going straight for the main event. I don't even know if any of these guys are undefeated. But
so, you know, Robert Helenius, he fought AJ when he was early in his career. So,
all right, okay. So he's been beaten by AJ. Okay, cool.
Basically, these are the bum boys
Yeah.
before the main event.
Sick. Right. So the date of the event, October 9th, this weekend, live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Start time, 9 p.m. Eastern time for the main card. It's like $80 on box office on ESPN and Fox pay-per-view. But we don't need to know that. Let's talk about the fight.
Sound like Bruce Buffer there, Jazz.
I've got to try it, man. I've got to try at least. You know what I mean? We've got to try, man.
You trying to sell us the fight, bro?
I'm not trying to sell no one the fight because I'm not paying 80.
He's getting a discount for BT, bro. He's like, BT
I wish, man. I wish.
I think it's 25 quid in the UK.
Yeah, it's something like 25, 30 quid in the UK. Whatever. And it is what it is. It is what it is. So Deontay Wilder versus Fury 1 was a draw. The second one, Fury won. So I'm gonna jump straight into it, boys. Who you've got winning and why? I'll go with Shaz first.
I'll give you my thought on this. Both of them haven't fought since the second fight.
Yeah, true.
And I don't think Deontay Wilder can change that much in 18 months that will make him any different from the first fight because he hasn't fine-tuned against anyone. And let's be honest, he's just a slugger. And I see that Tyson Fury's wearing him down and knockout by 6th, 7th round. I'll say that much.
6th, 7th round knockout you're going for, yeah? Okay, yeah. Cool. The second fight, did Fury win on knockout or was it on points? I can't even remember.
Knocked him out.
Knocked him out, mate, yeah.
What round did he knock him out in that fight? Remind me, people.
I think it was 7th round.
Do you know what was worse is his trainer, Wilder's trainer, actually saved him and actually threw in the towel because he knew that Wilder was going to get knocked out.
Yeah, he was getting a beating, wasn't he? He was getting a beating.
Right. You know what? It's been that long. I don't even remember what happened, guys. It's just one.
I'll tell you what happened. Basically, Wilder walked in with a Darth Vader suit and claimed it was heavy as like hell, and then his legs got wobbly, and basically he just got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, but I'm not believing that excuse, mate, that his suit was too heavy. And then did you hear it afterwards that his hands weren't, Fury's hands weren't in his gloves properly?
What?
Excuses, man. Excuses.
Oh,
Excuses.
Have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Chaz? Have you seen
I
them?
remember
the pictures?
watching it. I remember watching the fight itself, but not obviously anything
No, I
after.
mean,
But
have you seen the images of when Fury's throwing his punches? His gloves are open, and it looks like his fist is down, and
Yeah.
that's why people are saying that it was unfair. But it's all rubbish.
bull crap. So you're right though. It was a 7th round knockout. 1 minute 39 seconds into the 7th round TKO. So Shaz is going with same 7th round, 7th round knockout again. Yeah. Nadeem?
I'm going not Wilder. I'm going Fury, mate.
You're going for Fury, yeah?
Yeah, man. I just think he's got the power to knock him out, and like Shaz said, Wilder, he's just a slugger, mate. He just wants to chuck punches, bombs from every side, every corner, but it doesn't matter.
100%.
It doesn't matter where they come from. He just wants to hit, and that's not what a proper fighter should be about. It should be more coordinated.
Let me give you a good example. So, AJ from the first defeat against Ruiz got knocked out. He learned from it. But what I don't see Wilder learning anything from the first fight because they left it that long. AJ at least had the balls to get back in 4 months later and say, I'm going to do this now.
I mean, the only reason Wilder wanted this rematch, right, is because he knew that Fury was going to go against AJ.
Yeah.
And he thought, you know what, I'm going to take that fight away from everyone because I want to be on the limelight. I want to be in the spotlight. So I want my rematch with Fury.
Yeah, he wasn't interested in it before that, before Fury and Joshua came to light that they were going to fight.
Exactly. Until that was announced that Fury and AJ are in negotiations, there was no talk of a third fight between these two. Wilder just wants to rinse it for more money. That's all it is.
It went past negotiations for Fury and Joshua. It got down to they've actually going to confirm. Yeah, they were going to confirm the fight.
Yeah, but then this
Wilder's
had to
with him.
2 pence in, didn't it?
He's not learned. He can't learn from that loss because he came out with so many excuses afterwards. Oh, my suit was heavy. Or
what suit? The Darth Vader the suit that he wore to the ring.
Yeah, and then he's saying, and then he was saying, his gloves weren't in the his hands weren't in the gloves properly. So all he's learned to do after that fight is make excuses. He's not gone back to the drawing board and said, "Hang on, I've messed up on this, and this. Let me fix this." And then go back in.
You're right. You're bang on.
So
you're bang on, man. You're bang on. Now, I want to just mention one thing, right? Wilder was good against bums because he could throw massive punches and knock these bums out because they weren't that good. But now going up against bigger fighters and better fighters like Tyson Fury, he can't do that. And that's proven in the 2 fights that he had against Fury. Fury took a draw in the first fight and then knocked him out in the second. And if Wilder got in the ring with AJ would beat him. Because AJ is very technical. AJ will stick to a game plan and beat him.
Yeah, that's what.
That's my take on it. And this is me, and you know that I rate AJ, but I just didn't give him the chance that everybody else did against us yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing with.
But I think he would beat Wilder, 100%.
I've never seen Wilder go toe to toe with anybody. So imagine this. Imagine me playing a Street Fighter and just whacking all the buttons. That's what
Wilder is. Yeah,
that's all Wilder does.
You can't do that against a Gypsy King, mate, like Fury, mate, because he's grown up in them fights, mate, outside bare knuckle fights and stuff. So Fury's a tough guy, mate.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy. I mean, he proved it when he got knocked down by Wilder in what was it 9th round in the first fight. He got up, mate, like the Undertaker.
Yeah, I mean, people were saying that. How did he actually get up from that?
Yeah,
it's like how did he manage to get up and come back and win? It's like how is
I
that
thought he was gone.
I
thought he was gone, and then literally, ref was over him counting, and all of a sudden he shook it off, mate, and got back up.
Quick power nap, boys. Quick power nap.
Quick power nap. He got his season and then jumped back into it.
Yeah, mate. A quick 2-second power nap, and that was it. That's all he needed.
Wilder was dancing. Then he looks over and sees him gets up, and then shit.
Yeah, he's like, oh, whoa, what's happened here, mate? How's he just got up from that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hang on. I mean, I'm just looking through the list of fighters that Wilder's beaten in his career, right? Now, I don't recognize any of these names. Like towards the start of his career, up to the 28th win was Audley Harrison in 2013. That's the only name from the first 28 fights I actually recognize. And then going further up, you've got Luis Ortiz that he beat twice, once before his loss to Fury and one after. But his first fight with Fury, they drew that fight in 2018. He fought two people after that and beat him, the last one being Luis. Then he fought Fury again in 2020 February and then got beat. So it's...
And that's the thing as well, Shaz. Fury got knocked down in the first fight properly, and he looked like he was out, and he still came back to draw with him.
No, you bang on.
So that's how good of a fight that was. The judges
correct me if I'm wrong, but Fury took the titles from Wilder, didn't he? In the second fight when he beat him.
Yeah, he took the title, yeah.
So the winner of this fight will obviously go against Usyk, or the winner of Usyk and AJ's rematch in February.
This is a stupid thing. So in boxing should be a lot more simpler than it should be. What ends up happening is you got this whole politics between he shouldn't fight him, he's got a TV deal with him, he's got a TV. Oh, boys, it's really simple. Let the best.
Oh shit! My man just got kicked off. Apologies for that, people. My man's having some technical difficulties with his connection and his laptop. But he's right in a sense where he's saying that any fighter should be able to fight any fighter regardless of who he's got deals with. And I think
it's what's signed in the contract clause, though, isn't it? It's the contract.
The thing is, they put these stupid clauses in the contract, like rematch clauses and all this crap. So Tyson Fury should. So obviously AJ fought Usyk and Usyk won. Now Wilder and Fury fight. The winner of that should automatically fight the winner of the other fight. But they both. So AJ and Usyk have obviously got the rematch in February. That's set in stone. Wilder and Fury, I don't see another rematch in this.
No.
If Fury wins, it's 2-0 to Fury, if you ask me, right? And there's no way Wilder can ask for another rematch. But if Wilder wins, he can ask for a rematch because it's going to be one apiece and one draw. So people are going to want to know who's going to win that series.
On that permutation, if that is to happen, and it very likely could, well, minimal chance.
This is boxing.
It has to happen before February because if these
it won't. There's no chance they're going to get. There's no chance they're going to get Wilder and Fury in again within 3 months, bro. No chance.
Yeah.
Maybe in February on a different date, or in March, and then have the winners of both the fights fight. But I don't want to see Fury and Wilder fight again. I don't want to see that fight again.
I don't think they will.
No,
I think if Fury wins, there's no chance of another rematch. But if Wilder wins, he's going to be like, right, it's 1-1. I want to know who the better man is of the series, and he's going to ask for another rematch. And maybe Fury wants a rematch if he loses as well. So I don't think
the better man was the person who didn't complain about his suit being too heavy.
Yeah,
whining like a little girl.
Yeah, he's whining like a little bitch. Like he's
gonna come into this one and say, "Oh, my dreadlocks are too heavy."
Madness.
It's a waste, man.
So I think all across the board, all three of us are going Fury for the win. Yeah, Shaz has got 7th round. Nadeem, you're roughly the same.
I'm going with 7-8. Yeah,
7-8.
I don't want it to end quick. I want to see an exciting fight and then punishment.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I want to see Fury just finish Wilder. You know what I mean? I don't care what round it is. I'm not going to predict the round. I can't really predict the round in this fight. Because with Tyson Fury, you never know. Because he could try and go all 12 rounds and win on points. Or if he thinks Wilder's going to come out swinging and go for the win, Fury might just go all 12 rounds and win on points. Or he might think, you know what, I want to go home early. I want an early night. So he might just finish the fight early. So
I think he's going to go in and he's going to want to end this with a big statement saying,
"Oh yeah, just so there's no confusion about another rematch."
That's it.
So he's going to want to go out there and finish the fight quick. So saying that, I reckon between 5th and 7th round as well, that this is going to be a win for him.
Well, we're all in agreement for once.
Yeah, man, we've all got the agreement on that one. That was a quick one.
Me and you, Shaz, we're always on agreement anyway. It's this one in the middle, mate. He's just...
Listen, behave yourself, all right? Listen, behave yourself. We're in agreement. Stop causing some stir here, bro. Just relax, innit? Just sit back and relax in your car, innit? Just calm down, innit, fam?
Who you talking to, blood?
What's the need for the beef, innit, bro? Come on.
Who you talking to, fam?
Who you talking to, blood? You funny guy. Yeah, no, we don't always agree on stuff. Like, obviously, there's 3 of us. We're not always going to agree. Someone's going to have a different opinion from the others.
It wouldn't be a good show if we all agreed all the time.
No, exactly. I mean, but this is one fight that I think we've all agreed on, because Fury is just a better fighter.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Fury, until that Wilder the fights, was a boring fighter for me. He just liked to drag it through the rounds.
Yeah, I liked him against Klitschko when he beat Klitschko. I thought that was a really good fight.
That fight was a boring fight.
It was, but he was very technical. If you watch it from the technical aspect, he was very technical, and he won because of that.
Yeah,
he knew how to beat him technically. He knew he couldn't go out there and knock him out and win, so he didn't. He went for the win on points and technical side of it. And that's the type of fighter Fury is. He knows who he can beat with knockouts, and he knows who he can beat on points. And obviously, with Wilder, he's already knocked him out, so he knows he can go out and do that again because he's already exposed him. He knows where his weaknesses are, so he's going to go and try and expose him again for those same weaknesses.
Man's got a weak chin.
Wilder?
Yeah, Wilder, but...
Nice. I don't think there's any other big events though after this one, is there? Till February.
No, this is basically Christmas Day for boxing fans. So enjoy it. But let's be honest, we have to talk about one thing. The US hardly make these primetime shows available for anyone else because 4 a.m. no one's gonna stay up and watch that. I mean, you're asking to be having a dead Sunday if you stay up and watch that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put my alarm on just to get up for the fight and then go back to sleep, but it's not worth it. Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's not worth getting up, you know. I mean, I've just had a quick look, guys, and on that same day, there's a few fights in the UK, in Birmingham, Frank Warren's promotion. I don't know if you've ever heard of any of these fights, because I don't think I've probably heard of one of them. You've got Brad Foster versus Jason Cunningham, European, British, and Commonwealth Super Bantamweight title match. Ewok Esuman versus Danny Ball for the British and Commonwealth welterweight titles. And you've got Callum Johnson versus Server and Mulev for the light heavyweight. It's just a light heavyweight fight. So I think that's going to finish, and then it's going to go to the undercard for the Fury and Wilder fight. I don't think I've really heard of any of them. No, we've already talked about Canelo's fight, didn't we, where he lost to Caleb Plant?
No, that's in November, bro.
Hold on. Which fight did we talk about then? Where it wasn't AJ.
That's what happened.
What am I on about then? Oh no, sorry, I'm talking about where they had the little scuffle at the press conference. Sorry, they had a little scuffle because Caleb Plant went for him and Canelo ducked him and let a jab loose on him, didn't he?
You know, boys, the show wouldn't be brilliant unless we bring on a special clip from the first fight. We got to do the Shaz.
Bro, watch yourself with these clips, yeah.
Nah,
I'll let you bring it up, bro, if you want to. Nah, don't blame me if anything happens, yeah.
I'll share it with you boys after.
No, go on, bro. Bring it up, bro. Bring it up. I want to see it now. I want to see it now live, not later on after we've gone off now. I want to see it live, innit?
Give me a sec. Let me bring
share the audio with it as well.
Yeah, I will do. Give me a sec. Let's get through this ad. This is definitely one for a special. Man, let's go read. This is what Fight Night's all about, boys. Here we go. 1 second.
So that banging, man. Is that you trying to get the clip on?
Right, so let me know when you can see my screen.
I can see your screen, but you need to make it a little bit bigger, bro.
Give me a sec.
Zoom in a bit more. Or full screen it. There you go. There you go. Full screen it. There you go.
I'm the Gypsy King. Who's ready for a fucking war? Let's go! I'll meet you, Deontay, in the middle of the ring. I won't be running. You won't have to look anywhere for me. Just watch out for the right hands, because you're going to sleep in 2 rounds.
You don't believe none of the words that you say. You got pillows for fists. You goofy. You a big mama. I knocked him out the first time. But this time around, you ain't getting up because I brought my 6-foot-inch nails and I bought a big hammer from Alabama, baby.
What the heck?
I gotta get it back!
To this day!
What?
Damn, baby, good night.
Well, I don't know what you watch, bro.
You big bomb! He's a bully fighter, and when a bully gets bullied, he folds every single time.
Windows is restarting.
What the heck?
Masturbating 7 times a day. Pumping it up. Don't you know?
Oh, man.
Welcome to big time boxing.
Bro, that tune when he falls down with the windows.
You big, lanky, skinny-legged dosser.
To this day! To this day!
KO! Is there anything the Gypsy King can't do? I said I'd sing a song tonight, didn't I? A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. Sing along if you know the words.
Assalamu alaikum.
If Deontay don't want the rematch, then let's go, AJ.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Big drama show.
What the heck, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, where did you even find that, bro? You watch some mad stuff here, bro. I don't even know where you found it.
I had to bring some live entertainment to the Fight Night show. I thought it was a good way.
Mad guy. You mad
That was
guy.
funny, that
was
good.
Hilarious, bro. That was hilarious. I like it, bro. I like it. So, Nadeem, you're not staying up to watch the fight, no?
Nah.
Neither am I, man. I don't blame you.
I'm gonna catch some real Zeds, mate.
Say it again.
I'm gonna catch some real Zeds. Let us Wilder catch some Zeds on the floor, mate, when he gets knocked out.
You know, by the time we all get up, Wilder will still be sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, he'll still be sleeping, innit? That's it. Shaz knows.
That's it, mate.
No, it should be a good fight, guys. I think it'll be a good night.
Definitely.
We're all in agreement. Wilder's got no chance. But if he does something spectacular, then that'll be Fury's inability to get the job done as opposed to Wilder doing anything. But yeah.
That's the thing. It's a shame they just don't play it at a normal time so we could see it as well.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah, you expect them to actually be nice to us about it. But...
That's what I mean. So they need to be more cognizant of the fact that they've got viewers in the UK as well, and a large proportion of the market comes from the UK. But obviously they have their own agendas. So, well,
we have to think about it, though. Really, we have to think about it. When we're having a fight over here, it's around 10 o'clock, so it's going to be around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon over in the States.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's better than 2-3 a.m.
Exactly.
At least I can put on the side and watch it. I mean,
yeah, no, that's true, man. That's true.
Yeah, man, it's not good, but we'll see what happens.
It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. These type of things happen, people. These type of things happen. It's the same with all box office events from America, isn't it? Boxing, wrestling, UFC, they're always this late. It's like when it's in the UK, it's better because it's only like, 10, 11 o'clock and we can actually go and watch it.
Yeah, man. Normal bedtime for us then, mate.
That's it. We're getting old in our old age, man. We need to
Speak for yourself.
Mate, you're older than me. You can't say nothing, mate.
Nah, Nadeem's a spring chicken, bro. He's setting his tie. He's ready to hit the town, bro. He's making bare dollar. He's making bare dollar while we're sat on our asses.
No comments about hitting the town, mate. No comments. Nah, I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
You know what you should do, Nadeem? If you ever get a chance to pick up people between now and Saturday, just get their predictions and just be like, I'm just doing a
Yeah,
recording.
film the predictions. We'll bring them on the finished article, man. We'll post them. Madness.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
So, do you guys reckon Fury's just going to come out first round and go for the KO, or do you think he's going to, buy his time and go for it later?
He doesn't have to do anything. He's going to wait for Wilder to make a mistake, and he's just going to just pick.
He's going to
He's just going to go defensive until Wilder makes a mistake.
Wilder's the one that's under pressure, so he needs to come at Fury, not the other way around.
No, but Fury is the champ, so he's going to want to make a statement. Like Nadeem
but you have to think what Fury's good at is a counter puncher, man. And when Wilder's a person that you can counter punch against easy because his punches on tactical. They're just swinging.
Yeah, that's it. He just swings and then you can just move out of the way and he lunges into his punches like he goes all the way forward with him like like a nut job and gets knocked out.
You can tell Wilder's punches are projected because of the way his arm and his shoulder moves. So he could probably Fury be able to pick off and say, I know when he's gonna hit because I can tell what his movement's like. And let's be honest, even with a new trainer, Wilder can't change that much because that's a technique you learn over time. And until you put it into practice, training and stuff, to be honest.
No, you're right, man. You're right. You're right, man. I think he needs a new trainer to maybe help him learn new techniques of how to not get knocked out and how to protect his jaw, man. He needs to be able to protect his jaw better. If he's going to be lunging like that into punches and just throwing wild punches, he needs to be able to know how to protect himself after he's done that. So if you're lunging into punches, you need to have a defense as well. You can't just go gung-ho and start attacking people.
Did you boys ever play Fight Night Round 4?
I was the boss at Round 4. What are you on about?
So do you remember whenever you used to hit or stun an opponent after ducking?
Yeah.
And the animation that came up, that's exactly what's going to happen to Wilder. He's just going to get knocked out like that. I can see that.
Nice.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to shoot off.
Yeah, man, no worries.
It's been a blast,
bro. Appreciate you tuning, jumping on with us today, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Blast as always, and we'll see you again next week.
Yeah,
cool indeed, bro.
We'll be back next week with the review of how the fight went.
It's going to be a quick review, isn't it? Really, but
Yeah. Before you go, though, bro, any final thoughts? Anything you wanna say before you go? Just go for it now. We'll give you a couple of minutes to say what you need.
No, I'm good, mate. I've said what I need to, and I'll speak to you guys later. Yeah.
Man of short words, yeah.
That's it.
Loving it, bro. No, loving it. We'll see you next time, bro. We'll see you next week, yeah.
All right then.
All right, no worries. Take it easy, bro. Bye. Yes, bro.
Angie,
we good?
We are good, bro. We are good. Should be a good fight at the weekend.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be a good fight. It's definitely going to be a good fight. And as I said, I've got Fury winning this, but you can't discount Wilder because I know this is what people say a lot, but it only takes one punch to knock someone out. And if he catches Fury with a nasty punch and he doesn't get up, it's game over, bro.
No,
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know because the amount of wild punches, Wilder throws, you never know what's going to land in it. But I think Fury's going to be too quick for him and he's going to be on the, like you said, he's going to be on the defensive until he makes a mistake. So I think he's just going to absorb all the punishment he can, tire the guy out, and then finish him off in like 7th, 8th round, or between the 5th and 7th round or whatever. So It's going to be an interesting fight, though, I think. Any final thoughts, bro, before we sign off?
No, just final thoughts that Fury's going to smash it at the weekend. He's going to retain, and this is Wilder's retirement fight for me. 3 on the bounce for him is not gonna help. Sorry, 2 on the bounce is not gonna help. So good night Wilder, and hello Fury.
Yeah, no, definitely. So as it shows at the bottom, hit social media, get us on Twitter, get us on Facebook, subscribe to the channel over on YouTube and over here on Twitch. This show that we've just done live now will be over on YouTube in about 24 hours as a replay. You catch it. If you haven't watched all of it, if you want to recap it, whatever, jump over onto YouTube, go to the Fight Night replay section and get onto the video there. As always, appreciate the love and support from everyone that's tuned in. We didn't really get any comments today that we could bring up, but I still appreciate the people that have tuned in over here on Twitch, and everybody that's watching it on the replay. I appreciate you coming back to watch the replay. But for now, this is Shaz and Shaz signing off over here on Twitch on the finished article, and we'll be back with Fight Night right here on Twitch next week.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, peeps.